This is the Dave Ramsey Show. We're talking with Sean in Huntsville. He's got a landscaping and lawn care business that's wrapping up after summer, and he's going to close it down and get a job. They're behind on everything. They've got a $1,000 rent, $900 worth of car payments. He's trying to figure out whether bankruptcy or breaking leases or what's up next is the thing. And that's how far we got in the discussion. Is that a fair summary of what you told me so far?
It is.
Okay. All right. When I have an elephant sitting in front of me, I have to decide how I'm going to eat the elephant. And that's what you've got. You've got an overwhelming situation. It's huge. It's a huge mess. And so where do we start? And if you don't figure out where to start, you won't ever start. And what we figured out in working with these situations, and I've been right where you are, it's scary as crud. How many kids have you got?
3.
Okay. How old are you?
29.
Okay. I had 2 kids. I was 28 when I went bankrupt, so I know right where you are. What I would tell you is this. Let's take care of first things first. Okay. The first thing that you have to take care of is food.
Right.
Until you've taken care of food for your family, I don't care about the other bills. Period. I don't care how much they gripe or how scared you are or what's going on. Food is first. We got that clear?
Right.
Second thing is lights and water. Okay?
Okay.
Now, who's your landlord? Do you have an individual or a corporate landlord?
It's managed by a property management company.
Okay. And they're local?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Call them, set an appointment, and go sit down in front of them.
Okay.
Not over the phone and not by email. In person. And ask for mercy to be released from the lease. Okay. Instead of calling up and going, I just moved! Sue me! Okay, that doesn't work well. Because they will. They will oblige. All right? But sometimes, if you call a landlord and you sit down and go, hey, here's what's going on. I got 3 kids. I'm broke. I got no job. My business is closing. I'm scared as I can be. I don't know if you've ever been there, but I'm asking for mercy. We've got to move to a cheaper place. How can we work this out? I cannot stay.
Right.
Help me. And I'll work with you. I'll help you get the house cleaned up. We'll leave it perfect, or we'll help you show it if you want to show it, or if you want to give us a little break on the rent for a little while till we can get back on our feet. Maybe we can work it that way. I don't care, but I'm just telling you guys, I can't do this and feed my kids.
Right.
Because you can't on $40,000 a year have a $1,000 rent. Doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Okay. And then see what comes with that. Figure it. Maybe they knock it down to $700 for 3 months till you get back on your feet. That'd be nice. Or maybe they say, okay, we'll show it, and when we get a new renter, we'll let you out of the lease. As a landlord, I have done that when people came in with the right attitude. But when people throw me up a couple of middle fingers, I'll break them. Right. Okay. So we don't go the other way, right?
Right.
So you just got to decide on how you're going to approach it, and hat in hand is the best way to do it. You'll oftentimes get some kind of mercy if you just ask for it and you're persistent. Now, the stupid cars are the next thing in the line, and have you figured out what they're worth?
The cheaper one, and all summer it's just been sitting in our yard. It's worth about maybe $2,000, and we owe a little bit over $5,500 on it. The other one is worth about $20,000, and we owe $24,000 on it.
Okay, and I assume your credit's destroyed.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, the one that has 20 owed, who do you owe that to?
It's Kia Motor Finance.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Call them and tell them you need to skip 2 payments, and they need to roll them into the balance.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you're going to do everything in your power, working 6 jobs and going crazy man to come up with $4,000 so you can get that car sold. Because you don't have the ability to borrow the money. You've got to earn it. And they're not going to cut you a deal. They don't do that. But they will let you sell the car for $20,000, and you put 4 with it and pay them off, and they'll send the title to the new owner.
Right.
But we need that $4,000 difference. You follow me?
Yep.
So hustle and grind, baby. That's what that one's about. and then you get rid of that one. That's the one that's killing you. That's what, 600?
It's right at 5.
Yeah. Okay. Man, you got screwed on that little car, didn't you?
Yeah, it was basically a buy here, pay here place.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Swing by there and talk to them and see if you can write them a $500 check and they'll take the car without it being a repo. No recourse past it. I want to settle the repo up in front. If you just hand them the keys, they're going to sell it for $1,000 and sue you for the difference. I don't want to do that.
Right.
Okay. But if they'll let you buy, give them a little check of some kind and they'll take the keys and let you go, then you're out of that one.
Okay.
Because that one's bad. $300 a month for that thing? Lord.
Yeah.
Man, what a mess. So let's just pretend all that happened and you got a job. I think we made it, right?
Yeah.
But there's some pretty serious moves have to be made there. We got a lease to work our way out of. We got a car to get sold, and we got a little one to turn in or get it sold, one of the two, and get rid of these car payments. Because if you didn't have any car payments, you had a reasonable rent, we can turn this thing around. You got other debt?
Yeah. I mean, we've got credit cards and personal loans.
Okay. How much?
Credit cards, we've got about $6,000 and about $4,000 in personal loans.
Okay. You're not paying any of those right now?
Yeah.
Not until you get these other things done.
Right.
They just sit. And they're going to scream and flop in the floor and foam at the mouth and all that stuff. Just hang up on them. You just can't pay them right now. You don't have any money. You got to feed your kids. You got to have a place to live. You got to keep the lights on. You got to get this transportation mess straightened out. Oh, wait a minute. You could sell your equipment at the end of the season, and that'll help you move one of those cars, too.
Yeah.
I left that out of the equation. You said that stuff would bring $1,000 or so, right?
Yeah, probably with everything I have.
Okay.
That's mine.
Yeah, I mean, if you scrape together the other three, then that gets you out of that big car mess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and turns it around. So you can make it. I think you can make the corner here. You're not bankrupt yet. You're just scared, and you didn't know what to put first. It's possible that you get forced into a bankruptcy later because they take these cars and the landlord ends up suing you. If this gets really, really dark, you might get forced into it, but that's a year from now. That's not now. It's at least a year.
Yeah.
Okay. And in the meantime, I'm going to walk with you and we're going to help you. And I think you can turn this around, but it's all about the income that you make as to how quick you can turn it around. Right.
Right.
And that's
my biggest problem so far, and our stupid from before.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the stupid cars. Oh Lord, they're awful. But your income turns the situation, and so the restaurant management job and working side jobs and, anything you can get, doing anything, because $1,000 a month added to whatever formula you've got as a part-time gig changes this stuff fast. Yeah. If we had $10,000 to throw at this, it straightens the whole mess up fast.
Yeah.
And so you're that close to getting out of this mess but you've just got to get it before they start taking stuff and before, you get shut down. But here's what happens emotionally, dude. You get scared and you get to fighting with your spouse and everything else, and you about kill each other. That's what Sharon and I did anyway. I don't know about y'all, but, and so you guys got to hold each other in a tight hug, not the other way around in the middle of this. And so don't let this stuff take your marriage, and make sure you're in a good church, and take care of food first and lights second and shelter is third. If you got food, lights, and shelter, you can make it. You can make it around the corner, and the rest of this crap is a Monopoly game that you're losing. But you may be able to turn it around. You pass go, you hit free parking, and that kind of thing. So you hold on. I'm going to put you in Financial Peace University as my guest. I'm going to pay for it so that you and your wife can get your arms around this and get you some help as you walk through this. You're not bankrupt. You're going to make it. You just got to get your income rolling, and you got to take some very proactive steps. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hey guys, Rachel Cruz here. Hope you enjoyed that video from the Dave Ramsey Show. If you want to watch another great video, check out my video, 3 Things You Should Consider Renting, right over here, or click the link in the description below.